to IS485 and 585. I'm Professor Fahmi Jalani. Today we'll be covering on Chapter 3 on Enterprise System Architecture. So as we know, ERP is technically the cornerstone of most company, and it's quite common to see that most of the big MNC company are implementing it or using it, so to speak, and indirectly it has become an industrial standard for most processes. So having said that, companies need to also focus on other business processes, okay, in terms of requirement, budgets, PM, okay, and so on. Okay, this is basically to drive the company forward and to make it more profitable. So why is there a need for enterprise? Technically, with the system, companies are able to help manage it, okay? In terms of processes, the flow of the company process, procedure, okay? And also they have be able to see how the operation runs and make it more efficient and more optimize it. Not forgetting to develop the IT infrastructure. And today with technology and people going or companies going digital, so in ERP we have modules. Okay, modules are technically, indirectly we can say that departments, okay, in terms of accounting, HR, procurement, fulfillment, logistic, right? Okay, and many more modules. Architecture in this case refer to the hardware, software, could be firmware to network means the speed of the network. Okay. So let's take a look at the different modules. Here we see the diagram on technically the modules is surrounding the architecture of the system. This is basically the standard of ERP in most company. So the function of the module is basically to provide support and cross-functional, not only sharing data at the same time. I think we also the vendors do include SAP, which is very common, Oracle, Microsoft, okay, and most of the module are basically best practice. So most company already have the standard, for example, HR module, accounting module, okay, logistic module, and they are there for you to start using it. Typical module, here we see sales, okay, scheduling, shop floor in terms of warehousing, account, payable, logistic, purchasing, bill of material. Okay, let's go into depth. So in terms of sales, SAP, the different vendors, Oracle, Dynamics, Microsoft, pretty much are quite the same, from sales, distribution, supply chain, and at times point of sale, POS, where you see those cash register, or where you purchase something online on the shop, you get a bill, things like that. Procurement, purchaser, supplier, supply chain management, production, MRP, manufacturing, okay, life cycle, okay, accounting, financial accounting, management. Okay, these are basically the function of the vendors. So continuing distribution, warehouse management, supply chain management, distribution management, customer service, customer resource management, corporate performance and governance, so risk and compliance management, corporate performance management, analytics, HR, human capital management, okay, okay, and other miscellaneous banking, campus solution, e-commerce portal. Okay. And most of the item are able to integrated into your e-commerce. In terms of production, it helps to plan and optimize. In terms of manufacturing, companies could have an overview of the time it needs to get the raw product through the finished product. Purchasing is streamlines technically from the vendor. You request to purchase, send a PO, then the PO will send the item, get the good receipt, the invoice, and to billing. Okay, inventory management, maintaining a certain level of, for example, in this case, a raw product or stock. For example, Amazon requires certain numbers of say, cables, iPhone charging cables in stock. So as the stock deplete, they will trigger and the purchase order will be automatically triggered to purchase more. Sales marketing, okay, implement function, order scheduling, for example. I mentioned the example on Amazon. Then finance, you'll be able to generate report, okay, see what's the most profitable item, for example, best selling item, and from there you can consult with the vendor at a better rate, things like that. Okay, streamline, okay, and for HR, okay, for example, applying leave, okay, checking through benefit, okay, medical costs, things like that. Other modules do include PM, project management, and also e-commerce. So the benefit of ERP is flexible, okay, and it's accessible too, okay. So as new employee are being hired, they are able to use it maybe from their previous experience on other companies. Okay, the modules are quite standard. Okay. Performance management, mentioned you can get real-time data, and top management when CEO can make strategic decision. Okay. Business statistics, okay, you can generate report and, for example, key performance management. Financial, as because it's quite standard, we are able to comply and predict, okay, and also you have deeper understanding of or you call data mining of the report. Okay, why is it the best selling at this time? Is it because of the weather? Okay, is it because summer people are buying more sunscreen, and winter people are buying more jackets, things like that. And it's automated. You can automate your report, and also it follows the SOX Act. Basically, it's a Sarbanes Oxley Act. This is basically passed by the federal in 2002 with bipartisan Congress support to improve audit and public disclosure, okay, in response to several accounting scandal in 2000, the year 2000. Other benefit in terms of HR, uh, you can attract the right people. So if with the use of ERP, the new employee or hires could have more experience, for example, in terms of to bring in and maybe to improve. Okay, and also increase efficiency. Okay, ensure compliance, and also enable creation of projects, for example, and human capital investment. Okay, in terms of training. Okay, and you can HR could schedule training for employees through the system, and also employee could look up for the available training online. Uh, Other benefit do include procurement, okay, logistic execution, cost saving, reduce cost, improve resource utilization, enhance productivity, reduce transportation costs. Um, Other benefit in terms of product development, shorten time for it to be marketed, okay. High quality product, ensure delivery time, okay, real-time visibility and transparency. Sales, you can see the high number, easy, cost-effective, reduce travel costs, at higher, improve realize. Okay. In terms of architecture, we have layers and tiers. There are 3 layers, pretty much: web server, application server, and database server. With newer technology, okay, and Java, ERP are able to connect uh, able to connect with the internet. Okay, and here we see the different layer on the server. And there's a requirement upgrading, high availability network integration, and OLAP. So that's pretty much it for the class. If you have any question, please email me for Zoom, and stay safe, wear mask. Thanks, bye.